All right, welcome back. On this one, I want to go over the modes of the car and how we are going to turn on dynamic stability control in the 760. So this is the new 7 Series, and as you could see down here, the DSC off button is nowhere to be found. It's interesting. It's almost like they don't want me to find it. This is a 760X drive, so throwing it around would be quite interesting. A rear-wheel drive one would probably be more suitable when you turn everything off. But I don't see a DSC off, so according to the owner's manual, the DSC off is hiding in the sport mode of the vehicle. If you go to personal, you go to settings, there's nothing there. It gives you an option to be the start mode. And so we'll go back to my modes. Let's switch mode. Sorry. And if we go to sport, everything turns red. The seats grab onto me. These gauges turn red as well up here. And it goes back to this mountain here. And this mountain will be turning red with time. As you could see, it's turning as we're staring at it. But anyways, that was nice enough. I'll click setting and drive terrain. So we have drive terrain. There's Sport Plus. So I've been looking for Sport Plus this whole time, because that's the whole thing about this My Mode button, is that we used to have a Sport button, and if you clicked it twice, it'd take you to Sport Plus. So there's Sport Plus for the drivetrain, and it's hiding in the setting of the Sport. So we'll leave that in Sport, and that of course will put your engine in Sport Plus. As you could see, the piston, and then here you have the Sport Plus with DSC off. Interesting. Let's go back again. For the car, for the driving dynamics, there's Sport, and then there's Sport Plus, DSC off. So in my car, with the iDrive 7, it's an M340 2022. When you put on Sport Plus, you could still have your DSC on. But previously, before 2019, the current cars, because the cars changed again in 2021, end of 2021, mid 2021, you had Sport Plus, but it automatically took your DSC off. And here it's doing the same thing again. So in my car, I could have Sport Plus on and still have DSC on, which is that right there. So we'll click on here. Now you're in Sport Plus, but you can also go completely off. And when you go completely off, of course, up here it says inactive, and you get the classic. So now everything is off. Your tires are going to spin, meaning your traction control and your stability control is completely off. But if you go to Sport Plus, it gives you the dynamic traction control, and it doesn't say dynamic traction control anymore up here. I wonder if it still does the same thing. Mind you, this is the new 760. It's not a car that's necessarily trying to focus on the sporty part. It's trying to focus on the luxury part. So let's put this back to normal. So that's how you get to DSC off. Put it back to sport. Let's see, what's the next one? Sport or comfort. And then the next one, sport or comfort. And then over here you have your seats. And that's it. So if you want to find your DSC off, it's in sport under driving dynamics. And also you could put your drivetrain or your engine in Sport Plus. So we'll go back to my modes. Switch modes. Efficient, when you click on efficient, and then you click on the settings, here is where you can customize your economy mode. So you can turn off if you don't want it to interrupt the climate control, visibility functions, deactivate massage. So stuff that you want to turn off to get your miles per gallon to be, better. So we'll go back to switch modes, and now we'll go to expressive. Expressive mode is supposed to be, expressive, but it puts the car in comfort. It did open the roof last time I put it in expressive mode. The roof is already open, so it didn't open it this time. It did change our gauges here to this to this other display. Our instrument cluster changed. This is also the same instrument cluster that it goes for when I go to relax mode. So relax mode is closing the roof. There we go. And last time it put up the shades on the windows. So the shades are already up in the rear. And also on this side, yep, shade is up. So relax mode basically darkens the whole interior of the car. And look at that, it gives us this light, airy display. And also up here, this display also changed again. Because before, remember, we had the Star Trek thing going on. Now, let's go back to switch my mode. We'll go to digital art. This must be just a, oh, look at that, it's opening again. By the way, the wires there in the roof, that's your lighting system for the roof. And it reflects your ambient lighting, which right now we're in digital art, which is a purple theme. Look how gorgeous that is. Digital art, wow. And look at that. And I believe the digital art is done by a specific artist. The artist is Chow Fei, and it's called Quantum Garden 2022. I couldn't find this in the owner's manual to find an explanation. This must be just an extra, an extra thing, an extra surprise in the car. And the lights are definitely changing in real time. The art is changing if you pay attention to it very closely. And so let's go back to what we were doing before. I wanted to show you how to get to DSC off. You go to sport, things turn red, look at that, we got our gauges back, but we don't have DSC off down here. So we're in sport, our dynamic stability control is still on, and also our traction control. But if we click here and we go to settings while in sport, you could put your engine in Sport Plus. And you could also put your dynamic, your driving assistance, steering interventions are deactivated in Sport Plus DSC off settings. But as far as I know, in the current cars, in my M340, Sport Plus does not turn off your DSC. Maybe it turned on the dynamic traction control, but it didn't say anything anywhere. Let's see if it does it. Let's see here. And then, yeah, it doesn't say dynamic traction control. Interesting. And then, of course, you could turn everything completely off. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.